Hello to all my friends and fellow educators in Taiwan. I'm looking forward to returning to your country again in 2014 in August to do a 2-day workshop on preventing bullying and promoting kindness. How can we create a culture of kindness and respect in our schools? How can we do that in every classroom? What are practical strategies that schools have used successfully to create an environment where every student feels safe and valued and looks forward to coming to school? We know that if children do not feel safe, if they don't feel accepted by others, if they don't feel they have friends at school, then that affects their learning. They can't concentrate. They really don't even want to come to school. Some kids will skip school because they're afraid of being bullied. So we need to think, what are the best ways, what are the strategies that have been effective in creating a climate of safety, of acceptance, of kindness, so that every child will want to come to school, every child will be able to learn. So I'm going to be sharing very practical strategies, things that teachers have done in classrooms. For example, in one school, the children all have a good deeds journal. They take that out at the beginning of the day, and they write a good deed that they did the day before in their classroom, in their school, in their neighborhood, in their family, an act of kindness that they carried out. In one junior high school with students 12 and 13 years of age, they saw film clips that showed acts of altruism, acts of kindness. And then they discussed that and the motivation of the people who did it, the effects of carrying out that altruistic action. And then the homework for the students was to plan some altruistic action to carry out in their families, in their neighborhoods, in their schools. And then to keep a record of that over time. And students found that they had a higher sense of self-worth when they acted in these kind and supportive ways. One boy said, "I know I'm a good person because I do good things." So they were developing these positive habits. High schools have created a student government, which makes the school a safer place for everyone, and conducts assemblies that respect the differences and celebrate the different cultures in the school, and create an environment where those things are celebrated, and students all feel that their contribution to the school is valued. And then there are things that schools can do to make sure that when cruelty happens, it's dealt with in an effective way. That you confront the student who has done it. There are clear rules, there are consequences. You meet with the parents on both sides, so that students know that if they report unkindness, if they report bullying, something will be done, and they won't have to worry that it will happen again. And there are systematic ways of doing that, so there's effective discipline, effective consequences that are carried out. So I'll be telling real stories from real schools that have made a difference, that have created an environment of respect and kindness, and I'll be sharing that with educators in Taiwan. It'll be applicable to young children, as young as 5, 6, also to high school, to adolescents, and I hope that I'll have the opportunity to work with many educators in Taiwan in 2014.